and I'm an executive teacher and a team coach. Yes, and I did not just become executive teacher like that. It's a process. So I call myself what I want to see in my life, and that is why I call myself executive teacher. So in today's video, let's just go straight to the point. I'll be telling us the impact of absent fatherism, or the effect of absent fathers in the daughter's life. Everybody that knows me know that I'm passionate about teenage girls. And anything I come here to share, they are based on the experiences I have while coaching with some of them and the things that they also tell me. And that is why I created up this channel, especially in order to help talk to our fathers out there so that they will not be making such mistake with other their daughters. So the the absent fatherhood or the absent father figure in a daughter's life is very, very, how will I even say it? It can't be measured, you can't just say it all in just one video. And I'll just mention few things and we'll just go with it. Number one, when the father is not present, and when I talk about absent father, it's not just a father that is dead. Actually, if you ask me, I've related with these children. Most times, daughters that have their fathers, that have late fathers, do well more than daughters that have their fathers around, but they are not doing their duties or their roles as fathers in their life. In my previous video, I mentioned um, four things that daughters need from their fathers. If you have not watched that video, just go and watch it. I'll put the link in the description below so that you will see it. Then, if you are a father and you are present and you are not actually doing your role as a father in a daughter's life, you don't know what you are doing to that girl. You don't know what you are doing to that girl. So, number one effect of having an absent father is that it makes the daughter to develop low self-esteem. If the daughter has a way of developing low self-esteem, they don't know their worth, they don't know their value, they behave anyhow. They don't have that validation in them. They don't have that trust. It makes them to have trust issue. It makes them to have low self-esteem. It makes them to have trust issues. They don't trust people because the figure, the role model, the example that they have that they're supposed to know what trust looks like is not representing well. Sorry if I'm doing as a warning, but it's something that hurts me. Some daddies are not doing well. Some daddies are not doing well. I don't know your reason, but I have to tell you the truth. If you raise that daughter very well, you have all that you need in life. You know, some people say when you raise a daughter, you raise her for the family, but when you raise your son, you raise him for himself and his family, his own personal family. Your daughters will look after you when you are aging. Your daughters will look after you when you are not strong. As a matter of fact, it's even their house that you will come when you are not feeling well. And nobody will send you go. She's the one that owns the kitchen. She's the one that will decide who she will give food and who she will not give food. So just imagine when you have daughters in your house and you raise them well. So I'll look at the book. Let me just mention two things. I mentioned earlier, when you are an absent father, it makes the daughter to have low self-esteem. They don't have they have trust issue. They have this self-rejection. They have low self-love. They don't love themselves because how would they love themselves when their father does not love them? And they have tendency of being promiscuous. That promiscuity is as a result of they are trying to look for love where there is no love. And some people term it promiscuity, and you will not blame them. You will not. It's not their fault because there's a vacuum in their heart they're trying to fill, and it's only Jesus that can fill it. So the ones that have encountered Christ has a way of going above it. But the ones that are still in the world that don't understand that it's only Jesus that can feel that love, they have a way of looking for love where there's no love, and that's where they normally call them to be promiscuous. They have the way of having poor development, poor mental development. They don't really trust themselves, so they don't have a way of thinking big because the father have already destroyed their esteem by telling them that they don't want anything. then they are not doing well in school. I'm a teacher, I will tell you the truth. Anytime you see a child having issues academically, ask the child her background. You find that either she's being raised by a single mother. I'm not saying being raised by a single mother is a crime, but please, if you are a daddy and you have a daughter, do your role. Whatever issue you have with your wife or with our mother, it is none of our business. Still play your part in our life, because he has a way of destroying our self-esteem. So, and this video is for me to just tell our daddy out there, please play your role, play your role, play your role. It's very, very important. Be in your daughter's life, help them to become a healthy whole women, and at the end of everything, you find out that you still have yourself to benefit from it. You are still the beneficiary of all the whole thing. And if you are watching my video and you're a daughter and you are a victim of such circumstances, you don't have father in your life, or your father is not playing the role that he's supposed to play, I beg you, if your earthly father can deny you, Jesus can never deny you. Look for Jesus. He will fill that gap. He will fill that gap that your father cannot fill. He will fill that love that you are looking for. He's the only one that can even give you the perfect love you are looking for. Your father cannot do it. He's a man. He cannot do everything for you. So you don't need to ruin your life because your father is not doing his role. If your father is not doing it, as I said earlier, look for Jesus. He will do it for you. He's the one that can fill that gap. He's the one that can make you whole. He's the one that can make you feel confidence of yourself. He died for you. If he can die for you, what else can he do for you? Your father cannot even die for you, but Jesus have died for you. And that is why I'm using this channel to let you know that Jesus loves you. I tell them in my coaching section, Jesus loves you. And I've seen how transformation that's come to their life, but the moment they encounter Jesus, their lives change and they start loving themselves first of all before loving others. And if you do that, I tell you the truth, your life, you still be the one that will give account of your life. Your father cannot give account